Over to you.
Thank you very much, Kumbarai. Again, you can see that I'm more relaxed. I have to say it's been an amazing day, an exciting day. You cannot imagine. There's so much good feedback that has come, and I think that there's also been a journey and a learning. This is something that we have to say happens to a lot of you startups out there. A lot of corporates also go through the same thing. I mean, life is full of changes, just like our last panelist said. Change is a reality now. We need to understand that. And I want to say a very big thank you to all the startups that are actually making impact in the African continent or on the African continent. I would say that it's been amazing. We were trying to shortlist and find all the impact startups in terms of 5 key sectors during this COVID. And of course, Afrolink also got hit by this COVID. That is why we're actually doing virtually. And this is what brought us into ensuring that we can actually connect more people. So out of the challenges, we were able to bring in more innovation. I now have my moderator online, and I am very much happy to introduce her to you. And I want to say one thing. This top 50 is basically looking at 5 key sectors. And of course, we've seen that definitely there are 2 key components that are very important: the capacity development aspect and the finance aspect. We need both to be able to develop, and we need both to actually make impact. There were over 500 startups. We tried to screen down to 200. We shared the information to all of you. And then again, currently, thanks to our partners, thanks to our jury for doing a thorough work, for making it come down to 50. That does not mean that if you are not nominated, you are not making impact. We just want you to make more impact, and we would like you to listen to our moderator, listen to our 2 key speakers that will join them, and then hear how you can also be listed in the next year, 2021. Over to you, our key moderator.
Thank you so much, Moses. Good evening, everyone. I'm very excited to be here with you today to actually announce the top 50 Afrolink startups, as Moses has mentioned. They will be in the categories of health, agriculture, finance, logistics, and education. But before we get started, I would like to introduce you to Nina and Alice of the Atingi team. Atingy is a state-of-the-art digital learning platform that is being implemented by the Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Zusammenarbeit, GIZ, on behalf of the Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development as a partner of Afrolink's conference this year. And I would really love to introduce you to Nina and Alice and hand you over to them. They are both part of the Atingi team and will speak to you about Atingy and what Atingy can actually do for you. Over to you, Nina and Alice.
Hi, everyone. We're Alice and Nina from the Atingi team of GIZ, the German development agency. Speaking to you from on my side from Cologne, and Nina is sitting in Vienna at the moment. I myself work for the communications and PR department for Atingy, and my colleague Nina handles the e-learning development, the partnerships, but especially also the area of entrepreneurship and startup and the startup ecosystem. With Atingy, we want to enable young change makers such as you to reach their full potential and to support them in nurturing their talents and interests. Through our portfolio of e-learning courses, we hope to contribute to other startups and entrepreneurs to get the point where you are right now, further support through our contents even beyond that. We're super excited as Afrolink partners to be part of the session today and announcing the top 50 impact startups listings 2020, showcasing African startups making an impact on this continent, especially this year with a notable impact in their communities during the COVID crisis. As Moses just mentioned, there will be 5 categories, and the top 10 startups in each sector will be announced in a few minutes. We already congratulate all of the participants for taking part, and we are very happy to be involved in such a great format. My colleague Nina will now tell you a bit more about our project at Atingy and also how you can benefit.
Okay, great. Thank you, Alice, so much. So just quickly, because I think you're also excited for what's coming next, I just want to tell you about Atingy really quick. So it was set up last year as a digital e-learning, learning platform of the Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development in Germany. And with Atingy, what we want to do is tackle the lack of access to high quality learning materials, which is still prevailing, even though there's already lots of information out there. It's hard to find good quality materials. And this is particularly true also in the Global South. Atingy, which is actually an Esperanto word, it means to achieve something. We aim at providing young people with the necessary tools and trainings to unlock, as we say, their full potential. So we do have a varied curriculum, ranging from courses on agriculture to health-related issues to business skills and other soft skills and much, much more. So obviously supporting skills development and speaking to the interests of young people also means that our learning materials need to respond to the learner's needs and relate to different contexts and specific circumstances. And to achieve this, we focus on what we call localization of the learning materials. So we are working together with a multitude of partners, also including startups such as yourselves and players of the startup ecosystem, in this case also Afrolink, of course. And apart from that, we are also working on different technical solutions that are going to complement our platform. For example, SMS-based learning for hard-to-reach areas, or also interactive voice response systems, for example. But I know there's already also a growing edutech startup community out there, and we are really looking forward to connect with them, and maybe some of you are also among those startups. So how can you benefit? There are two different ways. So firstly, you can obviously register and participate in our online courses of your choice for free, and then afterwards gain a certificate. Most of the courses currently on our platform are self-paced, which means that you can complete them from anywhere, anytime. Some of our courses are also supported by an online tutor. And yeah, I have to say that having started out as a social entrepreneur in a German-Ugandan startup myself, I am now responsible for enriching our curriculum and our network also in the field of entrepreneurship. So we have quite a few courses that might be of interest to you as young entrepreneurs, especially, for example, due diligence, guide to investment, and these things. But also, we would be super excited to connect with you, especially in case you also work on digital learning, and discuss more and see how we can maybe work together. So please also feel free next registering to also contact us via atingy@giz.de, but you can also find this information on our booth. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Alice and Nina. This was a really great introduction to Atingy, and I think everyone has really learned so much, and thank you for all the work that you're doing with this platform. I think it would really, really help a lot of people get access to, quality education learning materials. So that's really great.